If you own a family business, I want to tell you something that most founders don't realize until it's too late. Family conflict doesn't stay in the family. Eventually, it shows up in the business. And when it does, everyone pays for it. Employees, customers, lenders, investors, even family members who had nothing to do with the disagreement. I've seen businesses lose millions of dollars, not because they weren't good businesses, but because the family couldn't function together. And that's heartbreaking. Because operating agreements and buy-sell agreements aren't really designed for conflict. They're designed to keep good businesses going. Let me share with you 4 ways that I see unresolved family tension quietly become business risk. Number 4, decision-making slows down. Nobody knows who has authority. Simple decisions require family meetings, and the business becomes slower than its competitors. Number 3, your best people begin to burn out. I've represented businesses where one family member was carrying nearly all the responsibility, while another enjoyed the same ownership with very different levels of contribution. Eventually, the person carrying the business begins asking, "Why am I doing this?" And when that question goes unanswered, the business starts losing its strongest leaders. Number 2, outside confidence begins to disappear. Banks notice, investors notice, buyers notice. No one wants to invest in uncertainty. The family may think they're arguing about ownership, but the market sees instability. And number 1, the business becomes hostage to the relationships. I've watched wonderful companies become impossible to sell because the family members couldn't agree. I've watched transactions collapse because everyone wanted something different. And I've seen situations where the only path to peace was selling a business that had been built over an entire lifetime. Not because the business failed, because the family had no way forward together. And that's not a legal failure, it's a leadership failure. The founder never intended that outcome. But intentions aren't enough. Infrastructure matters, governance matters, conversations matter. Here's one conversation I'd encourage every family business to have this week. Ask yourselves, if we weren't related, would we organize this business the same way? That's an uncomfortable question, but it may be one of the most valuable conversations your family ever has. If it raises more questions than answers, that's exactly why we're here. Download our deal readiness checklist using the link in my bio. And if you found this useful, follow along. I share this kind of thing regularly.